And we have a hot one. Let me play my intro, and we will be back after this.
Yeah.
Welcome to Third Eye Visions, where we motivate the blind, stimulate your mind, and welcome all kind. I have a hot one, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Anthony Parker, and the music that you hear in the background has been provided by King OJ. That's right. If you're looking for music, I got him. That's your man, King OJ. Again, this is Open Discussion Monday, where we sort of take a break from talking about blindness and focus on a lot of issues, especially trending topics. And we're going to see what my guests have to talk about today. Again, Open Discussion Monday, and you all can chime in as well. Leave your comments in the description. I'm excited to be here. It feels good. I hope everybody had a nice Halloween if you do celebrate it. So, with that being said, please, I want to thank all the subscribers, the new subscribers. I want to thank you all the current subscribers. I want to thank you all. Continue y'all to support Third Eye Visions as you all have been doing from day one up until now. I love y'all. And also share, also hit that like button. And we're about to get it started right now. I have three guests with me this morning who's going to help me get over this situation of talking about what it is they want to talk about and then let their hair down, quote unquote. So, with that being said, I'm going to let Uncle Ed go first. Then we got Alita and we got Demetrius. So, Ed, tell everybody who you are, where you know, what you're doing, and all that great stuff, man.
All right, all right. Well, thank you for having me on the show again, Anthony. I really appreciate it, my brother. My name is Ed Davis, aka First Amendment Ed. That's my YouTube channel, First Amendment Ed. And you can go on there right now. I got a competition going on for what we call Walk a Mile in My Shoes Challenge, where I have a few videos posted and just people doing simple tasks where they challenge the family or friend to see if they can do what we do as blind people, blindfolded. So the lucky winner's gonna win a cash prize of up to $500. So y'all stay tuned for some more information on that. But that's it for right now.
Okay, Alita.
Hey, what's going on? It's Alita from Alita's Humble Life. Thank you so much, Anthony, for having me again. I really appreciate it. It's always a pleasure. Alita's Humble Life, we have some reviews that we got going on. A couple of breakfast mukbangs. We're doing the different things over there now. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Back full force, you guys. Let's
Okay,
do it. Let's get it.
give everybody the name of your channel.
Alita's Humble Life.
Okay, cool.
I'm over there.
All right, Demetrius. So,
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Anthony, thanks for letting me be on the show. Third time. I always have a blast. First two times were a blast. This time it's not gonna be no other. First name Demetrius, last name Kenyaris, originally from New Orleans, Louisiana. Uh, not too much. Yeah, just slow motion right now, trying to get this training in, but that's a whole nother thing. But yeah, I'm just glad to be here.
okay, well, we're glad to have you here
Appreciate
as
it.
well. So, with that being said, I usually have a topic going on, different topics that we're going to discuss and whatnot, but I know y'all anxious to get right to the core of the matter, and that is election day. And like I said, what before I jump, into the open discussion, I tried to come up with a way that we can just not talk about blindness all the time, even though this is the premise of the show. Sort of give you a little breather and talk about trending topics. And this happens to be what is on our mind. So as blind folks, we do have, we do vote, we do participate in the election and things of the nature. So just letting you know that. So with that being said, Ed, won't you start it off and talk, and open the discussion right now and get the ball rolling.
I mean, yeah, I mean, for us, especially in this community, like you say, I mean, we are, we human, we vote, we participate, we have a stake in the outcome of this election, and man, it's really important. I mean, because this guy right here he's trying to do away with us, man. I mean, between the health care, Social Security, all these other different things, man. He's trying to take away all of our little social safety nets that we got in place, man, and that wouldn't be good for the average American. I mean, you talking about taking away Social Security? Come on, man. I mean, that's I hate to go here, but that's the poor man's 401. I mean, you take that away, I mean, people ain't gonna have nothing to live on. Can't everybody get into a regular 401 on a job? Maybe they ain't had a regular job. You know what I'm saying? So the 401 is like I said, Social Security. I mean, it's very, very important. I mean, health care. I mean, come on, especially with this pandemic. I mean, everybody gonna have pre-existing conditions. Anybody that got touched with this virus is gonna have a pre-existing condition when this is over with. So we need everybody to have insurance. We need everybody to have that social safety net. It's not about socialism. So to hell with what he's talking about. Please vote. Vote early. Vote today. Vote yesterday. Hopefully you already voted, but at the very latest, please get in line and vote tomorrow at the very latest.
Okay. All right. I can tell in his voice he's very, very passionate about what he's saying. Alita, what you got to say about it?
Yeah, I mean, I can piggyback on him and say, just get out and vote. Your vote makes the difference. We really, really need it. This man has showed who he is all 4 years. He has exemplified the very presence of um, uh, 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 an idiotic dictator. So we do not need that in the country. Um, get out and vote, man. Just please do the due diligence of voting. He's also showed that he will pay whatever he got to do, whatever he has to do to get the votes. Stack the courts. He's doing it all. He is doing it all to try to assure the vote again. So get out and vote, man. Vote, vote, vote. Like he said, today, tomorrow, vote. We need it.
Okay. Demetrius?
I'm just piggyback what Ed and Alita said, man. This is a really important election, and I never really voted in a presidential election. In my first year, I did some early voting. Good experience. I was able to vote independently. I darkened up the screen so no one saw who I was voting for. I voted straight blue. Because this clown has basically politicized everything. And these 4 years, I think, man, these 4 years has been one of the worst 4 years that we ain't had. This dude has messed up everything, and
Everything.
it's really important to go vote, make your voice heard, and all that. And because if you don't vote, then you don't have nothing to complain about because. But yeah, if this dude gets reelected, something's wrong. So just get your ass out and go vote, man. That's all I gotta go say with that. Real talk.
Okay. Do y'all think that we all cannot get in his mind, or have y'all found out, or do y'all realize, or have y'all been realizing that he has no passion for people who have died via the COVID virus and whatnot? Because he never talks about it too much. He keeps saying that it's around in the turn and round and turn. But to me, he has never had any passion. Even his brother had died recently from COVID, and he just never showed any passion. Ed, what you got to say about that?
Well, I mean, I was just walking looking at something the other day. I mean, they were saying even with since he started back up his rallies and stuff, man, they're saying that because of his rally, they've tracked it now that over
Yep.
60,000 people have been infected and
Yep.
over 700 people have died directly related to his thing. So no, he don't care about us. He don't care about his people. He don't. I mean, he just don't care. It's all about that power. I mean, that's what that is. No, he don't care about us. You know.
Mm, okay. Alita?
Yeah, I mean, he don't care about his own people, so he don't care about himself. He want to live long enough to be able to have the power. So just having the privilege of power is what he is concerned about. He's concerned about himself, and what he can do, and being I want to say a star of his own
Yep.
um show. sitcom, reality show, because that's pretty much what it is. What he's made it up in his mind. So he don't care about anybody dying. He don't care about none of that. He's known that even going into 2021, that we can get up to 500,000 people dying of COVID, and that's just, to me, that's crazy. That's bananas. So no, he don't care, and he's shown over and over again how he really feels about women, men, people with disabilities, health insurance. He showed it all. He don't care at all.
Yeah. Demi-
Man,
Demetrius.
bro, there's just so many words I could use to even, man. I'm trying to keep it very professional, dog. It's
Exactly.
hard to do, man. But
Mm.
I
We
mean,
need clean
eventually,
words, Demetrius.
Yeah, go
that's
ahead.
what I'm trying to do. If this dude cared about people, if this dude cared about everybody, if he had an ounce of that in his body, he wouldn't have had a super spreader event at the White House. That's number one. Number two, he wouldn't have even said that it was a blessing in disguise that he got COVID.
Yep.
I mean, how was that a blessing, dog? Like, come on, man. Like, that's some stupid stuff, man. Like,
Mm.
it's crazy. Like, the fact that he, like I said, back to that, you know, the fact that he politicizes. He made fun of Joe Biden wearing a mask. He made fun of Nancy Pelosi wearing a mask. Makes fun of his own people that are affiliated with him not wearing masks. Mitch McConnell and all that wearing masks. Makes fun of them. But we have people dying from this thing. This COVID thing is it's a serious situation, and a lot of people have died. And my heart goes out to the families
Hmm.
that have lost somebody with COVID. But this clown, this yellow looking salamander with pointed ears, he don't care, man. He just don't care.
Yeah. I want to bring up something that Alito said to me because I realized that to me it makes me feel like he think this is like a reality show. I'm not gonna even lie to you.
Yeah.
Just the things that he does and what have you. So I definitely want to echo that as well.
He thinks
What do
that this the apprentice. That's what he think it is.
or something to that effect.
He
What
thinks
do
that
y'all?
this the WWE. But anyway, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. No, what do y'all think about individuals like Lil Wayne and other rappers of the like that are backing him? Because recently Lil Wayne took a picture with him posing and things of that nature. What do y'all think about people? I know it's your choice, but I know y'all have opinions. What's your opinion about these individuals once they become in a certain s- tax bracket or have a certain status? They tend to want to latch onto him. Yeah.
I think this is they taking a line out of straight out of Compton, where all publicity is good publicity. So I mean, regardless of what their actual opinion is, they know if they align themselves with Trump, what they finna do. They finna get in front of the camera, dog. It's all about publicity for them. I mean, negative, positive, it doesn't matter as long as they get in front of the camera. I mean, sorry, but Lil Wayne is now he's on that ego trip. You know what I'm saying? He just
Mm-hmm.
wants that publicity.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing I got to say about it.
Malik.
I think it has everything to do with money.
Yep.
Period.
That's what I think.
I believe that they understand and know that he is about people that have money. He doesn't care about the lower class. He doesn't care about people that are working hard every day and paying taxes. He doesn't care about the average American Joe or the average American family. He doesn't care about them. But if you
Excuse me.
have money, if you have fame, if you have a certain celebrity status, he cares about you because you have money.
Yep.
So that's the reason why I believe a lot of people are supporting him. Now I'm not talking about his so-called mainstream base. I'm
Right.
not talking about them. I think that that brings him power with those people because of how his numbers with them are a lot more. But he is, they're supporting him because of what he does for people that has four, five, six, a
That's right.
million dollars, five, four, five, $600,000 to in the millions, and that's who he is getting these tax breaks to. That is who is getting this money, the funds, all of this. These people are getting money when they don't need money, and the average American Joe is suffering every single day. And I don't understand how people are not waking up and seeing his motives, the things that he is doing,
Hmm.
how he is stacking and getting backed by people that are racist and have a racist bias towards other people. These people are supporting him because he upholds what they do. So I'm sorry, I went into all types of different
No, no,
things,
you good. Go ahead. You good.
it's just to me that's the reason why I believe that he has these people coming out and supporting him, and it's all about the dollar to me.
Okay. Demetri.
You know, man, I know a lot of people, man, but I haven't met someone that has a similar viewpoint. Because I was about to say that, man, it's all about that money.
Mm-hmm.
Because the reason why these superstars, you know, you got Lil Wayne, 50 Cent. When did 50 Cent wasn't another other one? They're for him because see, here's the thing, man. When Joe Biden gets elected, everyone's gonna have to pay their taxes.
Hmm.
But right now, since he's not in office yet, uh, it's like Aletha said, the people that do make more money, they get more tax breaks. They don't have
That's
to
right.
pay their fair share, and I don't really agree with that. I think that's completely disrespectful. I think if you work, don't matter how much you make. I think there's got to be a fair tax system, and everybody has to pay their fair share of taxes. And people who don't pay, it's just a darn shame. It is.
I agree, and it just kills me to to have people who like these entertainers who made money off of you know, some a majority of African Americans or blacks, whichever you want to call it, and then all of a sudden when they get in a certain tax bracket, it's okay if you're gonna vote for Trump. I mean, that's your business. But just to think about, now I made it, now look at me, ha no, it's just like you don't understand that it was a struggle for you to get there, and it's like a lot of people tend to think that a lot of them probably think that they turn their backs, on the black community and whatnot.
Mhm.
So that's the thing on that. But what Ed, you have anything to say before I move on? Because you're a man of many words.
Well, I mean, again, I mean, now as far as 50 Cent, I think something came out with 50 Cent. So he was just playing. He
Yeah,
didn't
he did say that.
realize it was fitting to go
Okay,
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
that
So
is
he
true.
he
Yeah, yeah.
backed up back off of that. But one thing I want to bring into the conversation is something that a lot of people don't talk about. I mean, of course, we just got through, with his third Supreme Court appointee.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, do you know he's already appointed over
Mhm.
Yep.
250 appellate
Mhm.
court judges?
Mhm. Mhm.
Do you
Mhm.
realize
Mhm.
the effect that's going to have on
Mhm.
the judicial system for
Mhm.
years to come?
Mhm. Mhm.
Mhm.
I mean that's that's I mean and this is another thing. See, we often ask ourselves, and I'm sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. I'm not
No,
really,
no,
but I'm just trying to
no.
get it
No,
out
you're
here.
good.
Mitch McConnell. We always ask ourselves, well, why is the Republican Party letting him act a damn fool
Right,
the way
right, right,
he is?
right.
Okay, and the reason is because why? They want those judges. They
Mhm.
want to
Mhm.
set up the Conservative
Mhm.
Party for years to come, so they're gonna
Mhm.
let him act a damn fool as long as they get to get all these
That's right.
judges. He was
Well,
just on his thing the other day talking about by the time he get out of office, there's gonna be over 300 judges he's appointed,
That's correct.
Wow.
and these are lifetime positions. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying?
That's right.
And they're young people. He's putting the people in there
Wow.
in their 30s and 40s. They're gonna be there 40 years.
And yet he's
Wow.
asking Joe Biden is he going to stack the courts when they get in, or if they
That
get in,
part.
whatever.
Exactly. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
That part.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah. You want to comment on that, Lisa?
Yeah, like that really blew me. After the first debate, he was so adamant about talking about Joe Biden stacking the court and how he was going to do it, and if he was going to do it if he were to get in office. And to see him, he has done all of this. He's put all of these people in place, and he knows exactly what he's doing. Now, mind you, a lot of people are saying that he's dumb. When I say idiotic, I don't say idiotic as if this dude don't have common sense or he does not know what he's doing. The man
Mm.
is extremely strategic
Yep.
on the things that he does. He
Mm-hmm.
has people that are there that are helping him make decisions that is going to affect the country 50 years down the line, like Unc said. So he's not a dummy. He just does not know how to present himself presidentially,
Yep.
Period. That's the
I,
thing.
I
That's
agree.
what I mean when I say he's idiotic. But as far as making the decisions in the country that are going to affect the country 50 years down the road, this man knows exactly how to strategically place into action things that are going to way after he's out of office. So I just that burns me up. You're talking about what Biden is going to do, and you're doing the very
Yep.
thing that you accused him of.
That's right. That's right. D.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean it's really crazy, man. What this dude has done. I mean, people can call it smart,
Strategic.
strategic. Yeah, all these words, man. But I just think, man, there's a lot to be said about what he's done. He's put three Supreme Court judges, and then he's over 200 appellate judges, and uh, a lot of people don't really think about the consequences that these people will have, and
Mhm.
especially when it comes down to people with disabilities. A lot of cases, not all of them, but a lot, not every one of them, but a lot of them might have to reach these judges. And the real question is that people need to start asking themselves is how are these judges going to rule? Because
Yep.
the way that these judges rule
Yep.
is going to affect the outcome of a lot of cases. And I think all of us on here can agree that there's a lot going on right now.
Mhm.
I mean, look at what's going on in the United States. Look at what's going on with the accessible ballots. Look what's going on with with the Department of Education. Look what's going on with accessibility on certain websites. You know, like I don't want to get too much in it, but I mean, look what's going on. So the real question is that these appellate judges that he input, are they going to uphold the law? The law says that things like the internet is a public accommodation. Are they going to uphold that, or are they going to rule differently because their party affiliation?
Yep. It's a good point. It's a good point. Um, I'm gonna pose the question. I'm gonna ask you separately, Ed, because if they don't know, he's a white guy, but I want to get your opinion on when he says, y'all, well, everyone, when he says, "I've done more for African Americans than, let me get it right, than Abraham Lincoln has done," or something to that effect. I don't want to quote it, but you've
Right.
heard
Anybody
what he's.
since Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah, anybody say. Do y'all feel that that's a racist statement, or do you think that he has, or what's your all's opinion? Ed, you go ahead first.
No, and no, he has not. I mean, what he did with the crime bill or whatever, again, he's taking credit for some shit that Obama did.
Oops. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go.
He taking credit for some stuff that Obama did. I mean, just like he took credit for Obama's economy, job, the job thing, all that. He's riding Obama's wave. That bill was already ready to go, sitting on McConnell's desk, and they would not pass it as long as Obama was in office. The minute
Mhm.
Trump comes in office, they passed that. I mean, back to the judges. He makes a claim about, well, Obama left over 150 empty seats in the, for judges. No, Obama didn't leave them. Mitch McConnell and them refused to, appoint these
No
people
point.
under,
That's right.
Mhm.
so it wasn't Obama didn't do this. I mean, it's all about they just held on to all that stuff, waiting on somebody like Trump, and
Yep.
now they got their wish.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
Malik, great point.
I think it's hysterically laughable. Like
It's crazy.
I really do. Like he's really that guy. I mean, like it's crazy that this man make these type of statements.
Yep.
But listen, that's what I mean when I say idiotic, because he knows what he says is hysterically funny. He knows this. He knows that the things that he says. It can be fact checked and shown that he is a darn lie, that he lies about almost 98% of the things that he says, right? He just says it just to say it, just to get a rise out of the country.
I know.
The last rallies, the last three rallies that he has held, he has been more of a comedian than a freaking president. He tries to make people laugh. He talks about
exactly.
people. He's a gossiper. He is funny as hell. When it comes to him being a president, he does not know how to do that. So for him to say that is so ridiculous. He has been and then what really ticks me off and makes me mad is that there are so many African American people that stand up and say,
Yep.
yes, y'all. He did so much
Yep.
for us. What has he done for us? Like plain and simple. Okay, so you can go to the reform. Oh, he signed the bill. Listen, the bill was already in place again when Obama
Mhm.
was in office. They would not let this man sign these
Mhm.
bills. Oh, literally, Obama laid out a blueprint plan, had that in place. Obama got when he left after his eight years, Trump came in and put Trump on it. Period. Everything. I mean down to books. The let's say the what is it? The pandemic plan. They said
Right.
they didn't have one. Obama didn't leave one. He had it. They took the papers out of the binder and they put it in a Trump binder that had Trump name on it. I'm like, I don't get it. Anyways, he's just hysterically funny. He's a comedian. We all know that. He's great for TV. He's just horrible at being a president. Period.
Amen.
Point blank. And we need him
Amen.
out of there tomorrow. So go vote. Please go.
And let me interject real
Anthony,
quick, D. Let me say so. You said he is great for TV because I'm not gonna lie to you. I do I do turn on the TV just to see what crazy stuff he's done. So
Yes.
go
Yes.
Ain't
I
no
do
telling
it
what
with
gonna come out his mouth
Obama.
next.
What do you
yeah.
say now? What do
go
you
ahead.
have to say now?
Anthony, I
What do
wish you
you
had. I wish you had a bleep button on your theme, man. Boy, I'm telling you, bye. This dude, this dude is a racist, bro. This dude is a racist. I don't think that he's done more for the black community. I just don't agree with that. He said some racist comments on the third debate. They were talking about immigration. Both of my parents are from Greece, and both of them came and they're U.S. citizens now. But he said when he said that statement that only the people with the lowest IQ are the only ones that go to the immigration hearing, man, it just struck the wrong nerve, man. I was just like,
Right, right.
bro, there's so much I can say, but it just struck the wrong chord because you don't
Yeah.
have to be stupid to show up to your immigration hearing. Do I think that we have an immigration system that needs some reform? Absolutely do. That's why President Obama had the deferred action for childhood arrivals. So the kids that went to school um, had a path to citizenship. From what I understood, they had a
Mhm.
path to it. Now that this dude he trying to strip it. Like, I mean, I think he said that he wants to try and strip it again, even though the Supreme Court. Um, I'm surprised that they didn't take it away. I'm actually really surprised, but glad at the same time. But it's like all y'all said, man. Like this dude takes some credit. Yeah. When Obama was in there was some stuff that Obama in Congress, well, the House put through, but the Senate didn't want to deal with it because Mitch McConnell, he's stubborn as a mule. I mean, there's a lot that I could say. I mean, look at the
Mhm.
stimulus negotiations, bro. It's just prime example. They, they, they just don't care, man. Like, I mean, if this dude, I don't even know, bro. Like, this dude just, I mean, and then you say that, but I say that, but then like also, when George Floyd died, he was hiding in his bunker, said that he was fearing for his life, and then 2 days later, you know, come out said that he's the law and order president, and these people are peaceful protesting at Lafayette Square, and it's not even curfew time, but he gets his police folks to go shoot rubber bullets at some peaceful protest, so this dude could go take a picture of a Bible. How about you go learn how to read the Bible first, then go take the picture? You know what
Instead
I
of
mean?
playing.
I'm just being real right now.
I had
Right, right.
I
No
wanna
compassion,
can
no
I
our
share
hearts
this
go
real
out to the
quick
American people, and
when he get
nothing.
done?
Okay. Okay. Well,
I know
okay.
when you
Point well taken. Go ahead, Lee.
um so did y'all see the video when he was at church? Did
I
y'all
told,
see that?
somebody told me about it. How he posed with the Bible and whatnot. He was
Yeah.
posing.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
he
You
no, he
talking?
was
Had,
inside of a church and they were praying for him.
When
Like
was this?
saying that God was saying this and God was saying that. Listen, I've heard three or four people talk about this man and say that God placed him. And I'm talking about, and I ain't talking about white people, y'all. I'm talking about black folks. I'm talking about black
Ooh,
people. I'm
Lord.
talking about people like, listen, I don't know what to say. Like it just this he was listening to them with his eyes closed. Like he wasn't paying attention. The lady standing next to him, like they just don't even look like they really believe, and they just standing in this church, and they just telling him, and he looking at them. I don't know. He was in the church. It's just so funny. This whole thing is comical. I really
It
hate
really
that
is.
it has come
Right,
down
right.
to this, and our
Hmm.
country is being laughed at daily.
I believe that too.
Daily. Our country,
He.
how do you go from being the strongest country
Mhm.
on the planet to being the laughing stock of the world in 4 years, y'all? 4 years. He took the country after
Mhm.
500 years of being the best of whatever the case, even if it's screwed up, even if we have a horrible past, even if the racist, this man has taken the United States of America and destroyed it and ripped it up into shreds, into little shreds in 4 years.
One
Okay.
final thing I'm gonna say. One final thing, but it's like I said, but there's so much that you can say. One final thing. This dude said recently. I was reading. I was catching up this morning, and he criticized the Prime Minister of England. Criticized him for putting the country back on lockdown. He said they shut everything down except schools. I think that's what it was,
He
and he
did.
criticized him. It's like, dude, I don't understand. Like,
He
I
did.
don't think that I don't think he thinks that this pandemic is serious. I don't even know, bro.
Well, I
I
mean,
just
he
don't even
does,
know.
but he believes in the herd immunity thing. See, I mean,
Yep.
I don't know about.
they not worried about killing us off because they
Yeah,
got money. They got doctors. They
yeah.
got access to the medications we can't get to.
Yep.
So, I mean,
That's
bottom
true.
line, he don't care about killing us off. But I want to throw one other quick thing in there. Y'all remember when he gave the money to the HBCUs?
Yeah, exactly. He
Yeah,
bragged
Okay,
about that.
yeah.
okay. You remember what college it was he was at, Anthony?
Now, which one?
Okay, but bottom line, he was in the auditorium at that school speaking, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Guess what them students was?
Hmm.
They
On
were gone.
lockdown in their dorm room.
Oh, so they had no students there.
They were locked down in their dorm room. They could not go into the auditorium. He didn't want them in there.
Oh my God. Which
The stuff we found out.
which supports me my statement about what I had stated earlier. I think I don't like when people make remarks like that. I've done more for black people, or I've done this. I don't like when people single out races like that. You know, if you do something, you do it. You know, and that's been his theme song everywhere he goes. I've done more for African Americans since Abraham Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I haven't seen it. So,
My
in
thing is prove it, dog. Prove it.
in closing, I'm gonna let everybody say their remarks and whatnot because we definitely cover a wide array of topics. If y'all have something y'all want to put in toward the end, y'all are welcome to do so. But you know, my last, well, I'll say my last at the end. So Ed, you go first, Alita, and Demetrius. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I mean, again, I mean, number one, please vote, vote, vote. I mean, like I said, if you haven't already vote, I mean, you got a chance. You can get out there today, get out there tomorrow. Please make sure you do it. I mean, because it's the last couple of days, I'm sorry, you might have to go stand in line. And please, do not let these fools intimidate you.
Mhm.
They can't bother you. Ignore them people. Take your lunch, take your ice chairs, take your lawn chair,
Yep.
take whatever you got to do to accommodate you for however long you might have to sit in that line and get it. But please get your vote in because we can't do another 4 years with this man. If we give this man another 4 years, I'm sorry, we'll end up with a Kim Jong Il or somebody like that, and we're never gonna get this man out of office. Next person gonna be in office behind him is Donald Jr., and he is worse than his daddy.
Okay. And speaking of accommodations, I want to say for those who have gone to vote, or I just off the cuff, is there accommodations that are provided at the booth? Because I
Yes.
was okay. Cool. Go ahead, Alita. Alita.
Oh, I didn't have any accommodations. They didn't accommodate me, period.
They didn't.
Oh,
You didn't
No,
take
that's
your
they
cane.
against federal and state law.
yeah, they didn't accommodate me at all. And they said they couldn't
Mm,
accommodate me at all.
That
So
was a lie. I don't know why they said.
yeah.
we need to
We're
get
talking
I
about
heard you
Florida
we
went
now.
need to
Oh
My
yeah. Okay.
husband went and asked them and talked to them, and they said that they didn't accommodate. But anyways, which that's fine. It's all good. I stood in line for 30, 35 minutes, whatever, and did my thing. But and which I didn't even have no problem. My husband had the problem. He didn't want me to have to stand up there, but I was like, it don't matter to me because I ain't going nowhere until I vote.
Mm,
Um, vote, 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 vote. Like I said before, we all know that he has made decisions that will affect us for the next 50 years. That means your grandkids, your grandkids will
yep.
be affected by the decisions that this man has put in place um for 2020, 21,
Mm,
till he's voted out. I mean, until he's out of office. So we just have to make sure that we maintain a clear head, go in there, know what you want for your country, know the things that you need in place for your country, because he's shown that he does not know what to do with running this country. We definitely need someone in office. I hear all the time people are saying about him the things that Trump said about him. Oh, that's sleepy Joe Biden. Oh,
mm,
he hiding in his basement. Oh, this is that to the third. He's too old to run the country. That's a whole lie. This man has ran the country before. He has sat in the seats as vice president, y'all. This is the man that we need. Period, point blank, to run the country because Trump can't do it. I'm done.
okay. I'm just great. After we move, so as we move from Kamala Harris, yeah, that's good, girl.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead, D.
Man, go out and vote. I'm gonna say that. Just go out and vote. And at least I'm sorry that they didn't accommodate you, man. I would have had something to say. But sometimes you gotta just pick your battles at the same time. But
Yeah.
legally, they're supposed to have they call it the audio accessible voting machine. When I went to go do mine, I emailed them and I called them up and make sure that they had it, so I wouldn't have them issue. Cause I know people like yourself who had those issues because these ignorant people, some, it's just, I mean, you can say ignorant, but there's some, they just really don't know. So when you tell them, then they find the equipment and they set it up. But then you have some who just don't really want to know. So my thing is, talk to your voting people, your voting location. Every voting location should have the audio accessible machine. So you go utilize that if you need it. It's completely accessible. You can blank your screen, darken it up, vote it, so you can do an independent vote. I don't care if you have to stand in that line for 10 hours, well, now, 6 hours, 5 hours, 4. I don't care if you have to get up at 5 in the morning.
Go
Bring
vote.
your lunch. I don't care if you have to bring you a beer. I mean, it don't matter. Do whatever you got to do to make yourself
Yeah.
comfortable,
Yeah.
so you can sit there and vote and make your vote count, so you can vote this dude out, because this is just some crazy stuff, man. Like, I think we've all covered this
Mm,
stuff, that it's been a crazy 4 years. And Biden is the man because, yeah, like Kamala Harris and said,
Y'all tripping.
that, uh, said,
so
that he sat in the seat, but, so he kind of, this dude sat in the seat, so he knows what to do. So y'all go vote, and let's just hope that this dude, wins. I already voted on the 16th of October. Got that in tomorrow. I'm gonna be at Pluckers, doing the early birthday thing, because
okay, well,
you can get a free meal.
happy
My
early
birthday's on the
birthday.
10th. I
Yeah.
appreciate that.
Okay,
After that, I'll be at the Royal spot, at Royal Hookah,
okay, okay. Well, thanks
chilling.
for the plugs. Thanks for the plug. But anyway, I'm glad to have had my friends on here to help me out to come on open discussion Monday. I hope y'all got something from it.
Oh yeah.
Um, Alita's probably gonna continue this later on this week on her YouTube channel and whatnot. But yeah, y'all do go vote. I don't want to repeat everything, but y'all know the deal. Just we want to get this off our chest,
Yeah.
and I'm glad that we were able to do so in a rather orchestrated way and productive manner. And I think that we got our points across. So with that being said, I want y'all to hold on after I play my exit.
If you if you
Yeah.
guys want to, I'm sorry for interrupting you. If you
That's okay.
guys want to and you're available tomorrow, I will definitely have a show for tomorrow
Good,
for election
Ooh.
day.
good,
I
good,
might be tuning in. Send me the
good.
link.
Definitely. What time is it gonna be, Lee?
Probably around the same time, 11:30.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
Your time.
okay, I'm
12:30 your time.
I should be going out to focus. We're supposed to be leaving early in the morning, and
Oh,
hopefully,
okay.
but no, I should be getting back in time because I'm gonna use my cane, everything I can
Yeah.
to get in the front of the line because
Let us know how your experience is, man. For
I
real.
definitely will. Whenever Alita does her thing, you know what I'm saying. But with that
Yeah.
being said, you good? You have me
I can
final?
accommodate the time too, so y'all can be on. So we'll just have to communicate. I got
We'll work
Demetrius'
it out.
number.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
Well,
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good, Andy.
all right,
Yeah, we great, baby.
all right. Let me hit this thing and y'all hold tight.
All right. All right.
All right, y'all. That's what's up. Third Eye Visions with another segment of Open Discussion Monday. I really appreciate it, man. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is no way to sway anyone's decision about what y'all need to do. Just this is our opinion only. So vote for whomever you wish to. I hope, you know what I'm saying, you make the right decision after you weighed all your decisions and do the right thing. So with that being said, I hope y'all tune in again next week to Third Eye Visions Open Discussion Monday. That's about it. Don't forget about Promotional Time Sunday, where you can promote your channels and things of that nature. And I got a lot of things coming up pretty soon.